stories. You never believe in them until you find yourself in one.
Saturday, October 31st, 2015, 10:30 a.m. Halloween. The Czechoslovakian writer Joseph Laska leaves his weekly therapy session from the rented offices on the 27th floor of a building in downtown Chicago. Only 22 years old, Joseph had come to Chicago to study writing at the prestigious school of the Art Institute of Chicago. Perhaps he had become homesick from not seeing his family for 2 years. He was not able to return home for Thanksgiving or Christmas. His grades were slipping. His stories and poetry, once bright and shimmering, had taken a noticeable turn towards the macabre. Kafka and Poe had long since replaced Whitman. At precisely 10:32, he entered the bathroom on the 27th floor of the ornately designed building. Noticing the open window, he decided that now was as good as a time as any. He walked the 3 steps over to the opening, and then the one leveling him with the exit. He crawled on top of the windowsill, crossed himself one last time, and jumped. Joseph Laska left behind no work except for some bits and bobs, sketches and outlines. And this. A novel in progress. A stunning work of incredible breadth and shocking imagery. A masterpiece of metaphor and allegory. A deep search into the meaning of man and the purpose of life. In short, a great American novel. It remained unpublished because he was Czechoslovak.
Babe.
Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.
I love you, babe.
I love you, babe.
You are the one that I love, babe.
Only one?
Only one, babe.
Only one, babe.
Why do you love me?
Because of the way your face glows in the dark. You love me, babe.
Your muscles. Babe,
Yeah.
don't ruin the moment.
Hey, wait. You hear that?
You're what?
Nah, I'm just thinking.
What is it, Jeff?
It sounds like. Is it? It couldn't be.
What?
I thought I heard a radio.
And what would be so weird about that?
Who has a radio these days?
Wait. I think I hear it too.
Do you guys know why I called you in here today?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
The reason I called you in here today is because you two seem much more interested in making out in the back of class than in my lectures.
It's because we're in love.
Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.
No, I do.
No, I love you more.
No, I do.
Me.
No, me.
Me.
Enough! You two are both supposedly students, am I right? That is why you are here right now. That is the reason you will spend the rest of your lives in debt. You go to school, get an education, and then fucking learn something!
Yes.
Yes, Professor.
Yes, Professor.
Good. Now, tell me, do you think you can learn anything by spending the entirety of my lecture sucking face 7 ways from Sunday?
No, Professor.
See, improvement already.
Read it, babe.
No, I was hired by this fine institution. Paid me a great deal of money to find some way of shoving some tiny kernels of information into those tech screen addled brains of yours. Something like that. Now, can either of you tell me who Joseph Laska is?
He's the guy that tried to conquer Russia, right?
No, that was Joseph Stalin. But close. Considering you have just left a class entitled The Quest for the Great American Novel, would anyone like to take another stab at it? Alice?
Isn't he the guy who wrote The Hunger Games?
I love that movie.
I love you, babe.
I should have retired when they gave me the chance.
See the lights, see the party, the bar gals. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello.
Babe, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You know, you never have to worry as long as I'm here with you.
I'm not worried about anything.
Good. Because I'll always be here. Now come on over and get next to these big muscles right here and snuggle in my arms.
This feels good.
So nice.
So safe. That's nice.
This is nice. Alice,
Yeah, Dad.
I'm so happy I found you.
And I you.
Well, I have a huge favor to ask you.
Anything for you, babe.
Well, will you come over for dinner on Monday?
Are you asking me to come to dinner?
I am.
So you want me to meet your family?
I do want you to come.
Of course I'll come to dinner.
Thank God.
You don't think this is too soon?
I was afraid you were going to be worried.
Of course not.
I love you.
I love you too. So I was thinking about what Professor Ball said today during class.
About the Hunger Games?
No, about his lecture about studying.
Babe, listen. No one ever learns anything in school. It's just a myth they tell you. They try to feed to you. Like algebra. You took algebra in high school.
Of course.
What do you remember?
X squared plus y cosine equals b.
Exactly.
Well, we are spending a lot of money on these classes.
Everyone's in debt these days.
Yeah, but I want a family and a big house and a garage and cars for those garages and a yacht.
Yeah.
I have things I want, things I desire, things I crave.
We all do.
Yeah, but I want them with you, Jack.
And I'm with you.
So maybe instead of just zoning out, we actually listen during class and we pay attention. You know, you never know when things might be useful.
But algebra.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
It's probably just the sounds of the 60s again.
No. It was definitely not that. This was louder and closer. I think we should get out of here.
I think you should just come on over here and snuggle up. Stop being a scaredy cat.
Baby, I don't feel right about this.
Everything's gonna be okay. Remember? Better. Better.
Look, this is something wrong here.
What are you trying to think of? You seem really tense.
I think, what was the professor talking about in class today?
Oh, that elder guy?
Yeah, what was his name?
Oh, I don't remember. Jonathan something.
No, what was his name? His
Joseph
name, like,
Laska.
is it like Joseph, like, latitude, longitude, LeBron? No, that's not it.
Laska.
Later?
Lobster?
Leo!
Joseph fucking Laska! The funny thing about ghost stories, you never really believe in them. Not until you finally find yourself in one. Great American novel by Joseph Laska.